Here's the strategy I've been using to find consistent wins and consistently getting 10, 20, 30x trades. So first, I go on Spy DeFi. This shows you a bunch of telegrams will basically get their bot, right? And when they get the bot, they send signals in it, and it keeps track of the price of the coin when the signal is being sent. So like right here, Michio signal this coin at 48k, and it made a 2x for 97k. So then you can go click view stats. They also send adverts, but I would not recommend doing these. This is one I actually ended up joining. It shows the consistency of hitting a 2x, the number of alpha calls, which basically means like if they make a call and 10 other groups make the same call, but they made the first call out of all of them, so they were the earliest. Their last call I can see was 16x, and their best call was a 15,000x. I can see all of their last few calls, 16x, 1.3x, so this one wouldn't have been great, 2.2x, double, 1x, so they basically called the all-time high. That's not great. And it's 6.6x. I can see if I put $100 into all their last 5 calls, the most money I would have had during this time, I'd have had 2.7k, and currently I'd be at 1.7k. And I can see all their best calls, and they seem to get in pretty early. If I scroll up, I can see that they've made about 1,100 calls. That's still pretty good. But yeah, so then I would just go look at their group, and I'd follow their trades. As you can see here, I follow a lot of different groups. Spaceman is the one we were just looking at. This is a call that was made, unfortunately, while I was asleep, but it's just a perfect example of what would have been done. So I just copy and paste this link right here, or I could just go straight to the pump fund page because they called it that early. I would then go into GMGN, search up the coin, just Control V, pops up Curie. See, I already have it pulled up. I have it on the 15-second frame, and as y'all can see, I went all the way to the beginning. So at this mark, I can see he called it at about 35.56k at 435, which, if you look in the group chat, actually no, he called it 432. That's crazy. He got it even earlier. I'm wrong. 432. Wow, he called it all the way at 17k. So, assuming I'm, obviously not looking at all my calls every second, I'm not getting in the second they post them, I obviously probably didn't get in here. So we're going to go to the high, which is genuinely what I would have done. And I've been looking for the rejection all the way down to the gold zone. And I'd use a trend line for confirmation. So now I've got 2 possible good entries. I'm going to move this forward. As you can see, I put the Fibonacci at the beginning price and then put it at swing highs. It went into the gold zone and rejected. So right here at the best point, you got in at 19.79k. So let's just round that to 20k. Or after seeing the rejection and seeing it go up, you can see it finally breaks. Ooh, this is not a great trend line. You can see it finally breaks the trend line at 27.68k. So let's just go 30k. And assuming you're a little bit risky, you could let it go all the way to 386k, which is about, I think that's a 20x. No, that's about a 19x for the rejection. And even then, the rejection was actually perfect with the timing of their call. And then right here, that would have been like, what, 15k. Great trade example. But this is what I do basically all day, 24/7. I use GMGN. There is a link in the description. I also have my own call out channel. Marco Calls is my new one. I basically only post insider trading information. As you can see, I got this signal at 13.1k from a friend who works with Cabals, or 13.1 million. I'm gonna put it on the 1-day frame. So we'd have got in about right here, and you could have sold right here for 5x. And of course, because it's a high market cap, you could have bought in 20K, unlike the meme coins, which is why I like that group so much. And I feel like everyone would benefit from using it.